Welcome back. This is John Roger Berry. Today I'll be reading an excerpt from my recently published book, The Deepest Silence and Other Essays on Contemporary Spirituality, which I hope you'll find inspiring in your own spiritual life. But first, let's invoke spiritual blessings, that all beings may be filled with divine love, light, peace, and joy. Okay, now on to our reading. The Ninth Fetter. This seems especially appropriate in America, with 100 days until the American election, but this topic is applicable anytime. I don't have a name for this, but there is an undercurrent of a certain harshness, self-centeredness, meanness, ruthlessness, callousness, and cynicism, a reveling in the superficial and the trivial, the shameless worship of money, and blind adoration of self-indulgent luxury, and a rampant maliciousness, often teetering into a blatant schadenfreude, all of which collectively run rampant through certain segments of our present American society. Perhaps aided and abetted by certain mainstream media pot-stirrers and social media influencers, this wholly negative sentiment erodes any sense of community and commonality, goodwill and empathy that should serve as a primary ethical cornerstone of a flourishing society. Spiritual aspirants must not succumb to this aberrant regressive mindset. Along these lines, a BBC article from 2022, commenting on the fall of a British politician, wrote of the larger fundamental pillars of society: conduct, behavior, believability, integrity, the sanctity of truth, the contempt for lies. Oh, how true! A twofold remedy to counteract the influence of this pernicious social disease is to practice compassion and to maintain our own ethical code regardless of circumstances. This helps to shield ourselves against these malicious influences. According to Hindu belief, this age is known as Kali Yuga, a dark age where only 25% of spirituality flourishes. Thus, we can expect this exact kind of widespread uptick in brazen materialism, unprincipled self-indulgence, the mindless adulation of secularism, and role models often personified by those who lack both a steady moral compass and any smidgen of concern for others. If we are affected by this nameless syndrome, or in any way get caught up in its downward spiraling effects, we can easily lose sight of our spiritual goal, and therefore this constitutes a fetter. We'll be back with more readings. Until next time, be well, keep up your spiritual practices, and always radiate joy.